Governor Broxmeyer, and this is your BMB Coronavirus Report for Wednesday, May 6th. And today is the 38th day of school we've missed since we began following the stay-at-home order. Yesterday in Albany, Governor Andrew Cuomo spoke about what the future of education might look like in a reimagined classroom of the future.
When we are reopening schools, let's open a better school, and let's open a smarter education system. And I want to thank the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We'll be working with them on this project. Bill Gates is a visionary in many ways, and his ideas and thoughts on technology and education he's spoken about for years, but I think we now have a moment in history where we can actually incorporate and advance those ideas, right? When does change come to a society? Because we all talk about change and advancement, but really we like control, right? And we like the status quo, and it's hard to change the status quo. But you get moments in history where people say, okay, I'm ready for change. I get it. I think this is one of those moments.
Closer to home, we have more from BMB News Director Casey Fahrer's interview with Superintendent Mr. DeTommaso and Assistant Superintendent Mr. Harrington. At this time, the district plans for graduation and honoring the class of 2020.
We have a number of different graduation scenarios that each of the principals are working on and moving up that they're working on depending on the situation. We would love to avoid strictly, this virtual graduation. I don't think many people just, feel that. And we don't either. But we want to make sure that these seniors get recognized in a special way so that they along with their families can celebrate this really incredible accomplishment. 13 years, many kids in the Bellmore-Merricks. I mean, if we can graduate kids in June and moving up in June, we would absolutely love to do it. If we need to wait till later on because, in July or August, because we think that things are moving in the right direction, then we're going to go in that. I mean, I'll graduate kids in a ceremony, when kids, if they come back from college in November. Either way, Bellmore-Merrick is going to have this event. I'm going to have this event that's going to be memorable, for everyone, to take part in it.
We're hoping that things get a little better and there are some, restrictions lifted in terms of large group gatherings, and then we'll plan around those parameters as well. We'll figure out what the capacity is, we'll figure out what the distancing is, and we'll figure out how to create a celebration, a ceremony that seniors are entitled to.
BMB will have more throughout the week from Casey's interview with Mr. DeTommaso and Mr. Harrington. You can also look back at yesterday's daily report for their thoughts on next school year. Now to see what's happening in our neighborhoods, let's check in with our BMB reporters around the district.
Almost Romandetto reporting from Wilson Avenue, and we are in week 8 of quarantine. So everyone is a bit upset with the end of the year being canceled, but we all knew it was going to happen. It's upsetting that we can't finish the year together, but hopefully we could finish next year with each other. I feel that teachers have gotten a bit more of a grasp on what exactly to do for online learning, and compared to week 1, the work has been more organized and scheduled. In a way, like everything's coming out in a flow. Something new that has happened is the beaches have opened up. The warmer weather has been making people want to go out more, which can be dangerous if not done properly, but hopefully people take the right precautions and stay safe. I've seen more families taking walks and going on bike rides, which is nice to see in this time. But once more for BMB, I'm Alisa Romandetto.
Hi, it's Emily Rosenberg here on Adrian Drive on a walk with my mom. So this is week 8 of the coronavirus shutdown, and not much has changed since the first one, besides the fact that now I can finally go outside, and I do that for hours now, actually. Today I sat out from like 10:30 to, I want to say, like 5. Yeah.
I sat outside on the deck.
Mm-hmm. Trying to separate my workspace from my home, which is something that I would do in school normally, but it's a little hard when your workplace becomes your home. In general, I think social distancing is about the same even with the warm weather. Generally during the spring, I stay inside. This is actually a chance for me to go outside, which is really nice because, especially with APs, it's just nice to get a break. So, from Adrian Drive, on week 8 of the coronavirus shutdown, I'm Emily Rosenberg.
With school being canceled, I'm pretty upset because this is supposed to be my senior year. Now we don't get a last so you think you can dance or St. Baldrick's or last day of school like we'd hoped for. I know that prom's been moved to August, which kind of stinks because maybe not everyone will attend now because some people leave early for college. I don't know, it's just a big bummer. I really wish this didn't happen. A lot of my friends agree, and I know a lot of the underclassmen don't care too much, but I know like the seniors are pretty heartbroken. Remote learning has changed. I'm going into APs now, so next week AP start. I have 2 of them. So that's been rough. My teachers have been drilling review, but it's not really helping too much because I'm supposed to review myself, but I don't know half of it. And the warmer weather has definitely made social distancing way harder because now all I want to do is hang out with my friends, go to the beach, even though like I can't do any of that. So what I've been doing is having a friend over and we sit 6 feet apart and tan. Or I had a friend over the other night and we sat 6 feet apart around my fire pit. So I've been trying to make the best of it. From BMB, I'm Katelyn Felsberg.
Thanks, guys. Now for a new BMB feature. It's a day in the life under quarantine, this time with BMB's AJ Freed.
Hi, I'm AJ Freed's sister, Samantha Freed, and today I'm here with BMB's own AJ Freed.
Thank you for having me.
So, Andrew, I know we live in the same house, but I only see you for meals. What have you been up to the past 7 weeks?
Well, I've been pretty active. I do see you sometimes. I come down to bother you once in a while when I come down for food and you just so happen to be there.
Yeah, you're really annoying.
Oh, thank you. I try my best.
What else have you been doing?
Well, I try to go outside as much as possible, which isn't a lot, but I go out sometimes.
Wow, amazing cameo from Michael Freed, our father. I think I've seen him around before.
Yeah, I kind of forced them to do that.
That's great, but it's been pretty rainy recently. What else have you been up to?
Well, I've been doing things around the house, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's take a quick look.
Something else. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today. We really enjoyed having you. And before you go, I just have one more question. What do you want for dinner? Dad asked.
Thank you for having me, and I don't know. You pick. I don't care.
Thanks, AJ. Hope you enjoyed Star Wars. Before we go, Mepham freshman Ryan Klein is celebrating her 15th birthday tomorrow. And instead of gifts for herself, she is asking that people drop off goods for the community cupboard. So if you want to do some good for the community and make a birthday wish come true, stop by at 1785 Park Avenue in Merrick tomorrow between 4 and 6 with non-perishable donation for the community cupboard. So that will do it for another episode of the BMB Daily Report. Be sure to tune in to BMB Friday night for Game Night 2. Don't miss a minute of the action and the fun when Luke and Ava return along with contestants representing each building in the district. Be sure to subscribe to BMB to get the latest on all that is going on around the district during this difficult time. To the members of our community and our family who are struggling today, know that you're not alone. For BMB, I'm Hannah Broxmeyer. Stay safe and healthy, Mepham.